fire. What do you think happens when we die? Like, because you say you don't believe anything, like, what do you think happens when we die?
I think it's just mostly lights out. Like it's one of the lovely things about being a human is you got to put the time that you have to work right now. Make as much good as you can in the world. Be good to people. Spread community. Don't be mean if you don't have to. Like sometimes you do have to lay out the truth for folks and be like, hey, this is how you deal with me, or this is how you need to be dealing with other people. But don't make other people's days miserable, and try to uplift people when you can.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, let me share a little bit of my story with you. So I grew up in the South, grew up in a predominantly Christian environment, church, went to a Christian school, but didn't really like care about it. I was kind of bitter because a lot of people that were the example for Christianity weren't a good example for me. And so I was like, well, if that's what God's like, I don't want anything to do with it. When I got to the 8th grade, I got really bad depression and anxiety for years. And when I was 17, I was actually planning on taking my life. And that night, I went to go have my last meal at a Waffle House. You ever been to Waffle House?
I have not been to Waffle House yet.
Look, you live on the East Coast, you gotta go.
I plan on going during a storm. You like to make it the best experience.
It is the best. Waffle House is the best. And so I went there to kind of have my last meal, and I had a supernatural encounter with Jesus. And I've never done drugs. I've never drank alcohol before, so I knew I wasn't having a high or a trip or something. And so I prayed a prayer. I said, God, if you're real, take away my anxiety and depression. And since that day, I haven't had the anxiety or depression.
Well, good.
And so that was like my foot in the door. Was like, okay, there must be something out there, and I believe it's this Jesus guy. And so I started looking into it. And you and I both know we live in a wicked world. I've done stupid stuff. You've probably done stupid stuff. And the same way a criminal deserves to go to jail, you and I deserve death because we need to pay the price for our sin. And it was cool because when I look at Jesus and the life of Jesus, you know, he dies on the cross.